So we have reached the fourth and final component of language. Writing is the culmination of the earlier three components, namely listening, talking, and reading. Anybody who claims to be good at a language is tested through his writing. We can fake our ability to listen, to read, and even to talk. But unless we use artificial intelligence, we can't fake writing. And by now, anybody can spot things written using AI. The most awkward situation at work in the professional setting is when we have to read something written by someone who has been positioning himself as somebody who is of a high standard with a very high level designation and maybe even a high income. The awkwardness comes when that something being written by such a person is really bad, meaning that there are grammatical mistakes, the words chosen are not appropriate to the context, there is ambiguity and lack of clarity throughout the text. Then by the end of the reading, we don't know what this person was trying to say in the first place. We don't know what we are supposed to do after reading the text. The awkwardness is compounded when this text is written by our boss or a very important client. In such cases, we have to act as if it was written marvelously and we should reply. The question is how come such ambitious people tend to have so poor writing skills? This is because, unlike wearing expensive clothes and spraying expensive perfume or driving an expensive car, you cannot buy writing skills. They must be practiced consistently over many years through writing. Again, going back to neuroscience, the process of writing creates neural pathways in our brain. These become more connected and more permanent. They need to be corrected through proper feedback. Consequently, you develop good writing skills over many years, like from primary school to secondary school up till your college days. That's pretty much 1.5 decades of practice. Unfortunately, those ambitious people either missed the opportunity to write or they had no access to good teachers, or it could be that they were just lazy. Whichever way, they missed the chance to build the neural circuitry that is necessary to be good at writing over the years. Then, when they reach the top, they realize that now they really need to write. They try, they learn, they might even get some tutors, but their neurons are misfitted, wrongly wired by then. According to neuroplasticity, it can be changed, but that will require serious effort and time that they don't have by the time they reach the level that they are in. Their efforts is divided into so many other more important activities than practicing writing. As a result, they develop poor writing skills that they cannot improve. Of course, you will say that nowadays we have ChatGPT or Gemini, but those who bring this argument are those who have not really used AI. It's like saying because there is the automatic hammer, we don't need a human being. Just because we have a calculator, we don't need a human being. AI is a tool and a human being is still needed. This person must still know how to write in order to use those tools of AI. Writing is so much more than a component of language, if you ask me. For me, it is a natural healer, a mentor, a guide, a counselor, a leader. What do I mean? Well, when you know how to write and love writing, what happens is that as you write, your thoughts, feelings, and ideas, they become externalized on either a piece of paper or a screen. What was happening inside of us is now happening outside of us. Then a magical thing happens. Our brain is now able to observe itself. Consequently, our soul or higher self or higher intelligence, whatever name you want to give it, begins to heal us, guide us, and lead us. It's like an undercurrent that moves the pieces of the puzzle into something meaningful that we can make sense of and act upon. Try it if you have not. After you write, you'll always feel better. You'll always have more clarity of your thoughts. Of course, the good feeling and the clarity will go as far as the mental frameworks that you have at that particular time. Those mental models come from what you have listened to and read up till that time. Writing is also very important when it comes to showing our commitment. In the world of adults, whenever somebody promises something, he's always asked to put it on paper. This can take the form of proposals, concept papers, applications, and so on. I have seen so many people who are able to talk big things, but when it comes to writing down what they have just talked, they cannot. Why so? Again, when they had the time during the school days and college days, they should have put in the effort to write their essays by themselves. This is what it was for, so that later on you can put down your ideas on a piece of paper. However, many students like to cheat their ways into writing essays. Nowadays they have artificial intelligence, but even in my times they used to make their friends write essays for them. So that's nothing new among students. But writing is a skill that you want to have mastered before you leave school, if not college. Then some people, like myself, go on to become writers. I have not made any money by selling books so far, but few writers have made millions and billions writing. When you can put ideas on paper, then it creates the opportunity for many other creations like movies, serials, art, music, and even YouTube videos and TikToks. Without somebody writing something, thousands of other people cannot do anything. That is why writing has been regarded in such high esteem. As compared to talking, writing is even more pleasurable because you do not have to talk quickly, spontaneously, within minutes. Instead, when you write, you can complete a 10-word sentence in an hour if you want it. The person who will be reading it will just feel that you spoke it in 10 seconds. You can think thoroughly before finalizing on any single word. You can scribble, rewrite, tear the page until you are satisfied. And that is the beauty of writing. So now that we have got a glimpse of the epitome of the four components of language. We will explore how those components are learned through the various classes from 1 to master's degree.